Again from India Soul Family. I'm having with the lighting problem again a little bit. It's cloudy outside and maybe I need to find a better corner to do these videos, but it's okay. It's about the reading and you get to see my face plenty of time. Hi, thank you for joining in. It's always a pleasure. Welcome to another tarot check-in that we are doing this morning. But before I get into the cards, I'm gonna just mention what I am already feeling in the collective. I'm feeling that there is enthusiasm, there is excitement, but there is also impatience. Probably because you have been stuck in this cycle of feeling lost, of feeling stagnant and feeling blocked for months and maybe even a couple of years, and finally you can sense that grip, that trap easing, and you are slowly freeing yourself from that cycle, from that suffocation or constriction that we were in for the last months or even year, and that is giving you impatience. Like you want to go out there and just run full speed ahead, and you're very excited about it, but that can actually make you feel like you are that can actually make you blindsided to what's you need right now. Like what are your needs, what are your current capacities, and you might be at risk of burning yourself out very quickly right at the beginning. So it's a warning, like you should take it easy, keep the pace slow, and don't try to just jump up a few speeds ahead just because you can finally see a way forward, finally see your path, and you are super excited. Rest is very important for you, and it's important for any creative process. It's important for our bodies to absorb the nutrients. When you are sleeping and resting, that's when the repairing and building works out. Even when you are painting artwork, you need to wait and pause between the paint drying before you can apply a fresh coat of paint. So what I'm trying to say is pause and rest is very important for experiencing the growth and the expansion that you are moving towards. So take care of yourself. Hi Prasad, thank you for joining in, and you're asking if I can do a reading for you. Absolutely I can. However, this live is a collective reading, so I'm going to channel messages for people in my soul family who are coming across this video. This cannot be a one-to-one personal reading for you, but if you are interested in getting a reading, I do have availability, and I'm open to doing readings right now, so you can check it out or ask me what are the available options right now. Or you can just go to the link in my bio and find the options for personal readings. Thank you. Let's get into the reading. I am getting repeated messages and downloads around rest, and Spirit is saying that please prioritize that. Okay, there are some heavy messages and cards coming in. So first we have the Page of Swords, and this card came up yesterday. This is about looking back, right? This is about looking back and realizing how far you have come, what is your truth, and absolutely introspecting on how you learned about your truth. And that journey may not have been very pleasant for you, So there's that. And the second card that I am needing to jump in is the Devil. This card represents addictions or feeling trapped in the same cycle. And before I get deeper into what these cards mean today, let me show you the third card, which is the Strength. This is about staying calm, graceful, standing in your faith and trust in yourself and the universe in the face of adversaries, in the face of obstacles and your challenges. Be graceful and calm because you are supported, because you are guided, because you are loved, and you are magical. So as the readings are happening every day, I'm doing this reading and I'm channeling this current theme happening in the collective, that we are shifting from an older version to a newer version. We are stepping up our game. We are stepping into a new journey, stepping into our newer versions and showing up differently than we were previously. And we are showing up with more clarity and confidence and conviction in our truth, in our actions, in our thoughts and opinions and beliefs. And we are showing up with all of that. And this is something that we have not done before. So this feels new. Sometimes it feels strange and alien, and sometimes it can even create some anxiety. Now, from yesterday, we have been hearing that look back to understand your progress so far. Not only you will understand and look and appreciate how far you have already made it, how far you have already, evolved and progressed and grown, and that you are handling the same challenges and same triggers with much more maturity and much more expertise and ease. It is not, throwing you off your wagon so easily like it used to. So that dictates your growth. But today, Spirit is getting a little serious and telling that again, today, take time to look back on your journey and learn what kind of triggers or patterns, addictions, it could be greed, it could be lust, it could be, being absolutely not taking, concrete action, not planning properly, or not putting your intentions into something consistently. It could be a lot of patterns in you that keep holding you back, that keep pulling you back into the older cycles. And that's the devil cards reminds us of, that we sometimes don't realize that we are repeating the same cycles in our life, in our narratives. So be extra careful about what you are uttering, what you are speaking out loud about yourself and about your life and your experience of reality. Are you still saying stuff like, this always happens to me, I always get so close to my goals but again fall back down, this is what my life is like, or I will never find a relationship, maybe I'm not meant for having partnerships? Are you still repeating those cycles? Because exactly your beliefs and your words keep you in those reality. It is not your fault or it is not your fate, but you subconsciously have accepted that reality, and it is what is stopping it from shifting. Another messages that I have been getting is the best way to make this shift, to break the older patterns, is to do something new, take a newer action. One example that is very common in today's generation, to this era, is many people, despite of their best intentions, wake up and go to their phone first thing in the morning and start scrolling. And before you know, half an hour has passed and you're still in bed scrolling, and now you are agitated because you have a lot of stuff to do and you haven't planned your day, and you have basically distracted yourself with multiple content, switching one from the other, and now your brain is basically scrambled eggs, and that you can have for your breakfast if you want. So that's one of the patterns sometimes I fall into too. I am not super perfect, nobody is, and if you do that, it's okay. But you can take this one small thing as an example and strive and be determined to take a different action when you wake up in the morning. You can start by putting your phone a little far away so that it is difficult to reach and grab first thing in the morning. Second thing, you can keep a glass of water and say, okay, when I wake up, the first thing I'm going to do is drink a glass of water, because I know my body has been working and healing and resting for 8 hours, 6 hours, and it needs hydration. So I'm going to take care of my body and give hydration. So that first act of self-love, the first thing you wake up in the morning, will change how you show up for yourself for the rest of the day. Things like this can shift your behaviors, your outlooks, your perspective, your patterns, your beliefs, and the results that you see from them. So these small changes can be incredibly rewarding and life-changing. So where else can you switch things up, take a different action to break out of your older patterns? Because now you have the clarity of what you want, you have the confidence, and you have the conviction. And conviction comes from why do I want to take this action? Because I want to love myself, and I want to experience a healthy life. I want to be able to do things and live a healthy long life, and not become bedridden, and not become incapacitated with diseases. And I want my brain to stay sharp. I want to have a joyful day throughout, and I want to have a clear plan and goals for my day. So maybe after drinking the water, you can go and write down what are your goals for the day. These are some things that I do myself and has helped me immensely. Takes 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Some days it is easier to do it. Some days I have a lot of resistance. That is normal. That is natural. That is happen. Work through it. Do it despite the fear, despite feeling I don't feel like it, and despite not seeing the results in the first day, or something like that, or doubting, or feeling resistant, or lethargic, or feeling silly doing this kind of a thing. Just do it. Work through these emotions. These are just emotions. They will pass. They will transform, and you will transform, and your life will transform. And I can say that because I have seen it in myself. And lastly, let's focus on strength a little bit. Okay, this is calm and graceful, and today Spirit is talking about the strength that you need to work against yourself. Okay, the older version of you, the older version that is addicted to social media or doom scrolling, or does not really think about what kind of food you are taking, or ignores the importance of exercise every day, every other day, right? So that's the old version, but that is still part of you, and you are becoming a new version who sees life in a different perspective, who understands the importance of daily physical exercises or activities, or daily creative outlets, speaking up your truth, and yada yada yada, because you have learned about this and now you're making these changes. But you are this like 2% in one time at this moment when you are making that transition. There is no before and after. You are in the middle. You are making the transition, so you can feel like 2% at some times. Some days the older version will be more prominent, more stronger, pulling you back to the older ways, and that happens if you are not in a healthy place. Like if you are not enough good food, good rest, good hydration, exercise, and if you're not taking care of your physical body, if you do not have the right energy, it's easier to fall back to your old versions. And there is the new version that you are dreaming of, that you sometimes don't think is possible, and you never thought you would show up in your life like that, and you're dreaming into it, and you are taking small steps to become that version. And on the days that you prioritize yourself, you are grounded in your why I want this version in my life, how does it benefit me and my path, so that on the days when you're prioritizing yourself, you are feeling healthy and vibrant, that can take over and give you some progress. So play this dance, and it takes a lot of strength on the days when your older versions are powerful and telling you, yeah, fuck it, it doesn't matter, it's not going to work, you're going to fail anyway, this is easier, this is more comfortable, this is more familiar. And the strength it takes to pull you out from there and go to the other side saying, no, I have done this for months and years, I am done, I'm fed up, I'm bored of this old thing, it is not serving me anymore, I want to do something different that will bring me the experiences that I want to manifest, that I want to experience. So no, I'm not going to go on the phone and spend my time scrolling. I have caught myself in the act, and I'm going to stop it. I'm going to put a stop. It's my choice. I have the power in this moment to make this choice, and the strength and the courage to make this choice and choose a different action so I can have a different outcome in my life. So today, or the next 24 hours or so could be a little challenging. It can bring up some resistances and friction and pulling yourself back towards old patterns and habits and thoughts. So be mindful and keep holding on to that strength and courage, and you know that you have already come so far, and you will keep going forward and progressing and evolving despite your setbacks, despite your the challenges that you're facing, despite having to rest and slow down. Calm your mind and know that you're on the right track. I see you, you're doing great, and I love you, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another reading. In the meantime, if you have any questions, if you are experiencing ascension symptoms, which is happening a lot with the collective right now, you might go like fluctuating energies from feeling really high and energetic and want to do like 10,000 things to just want to sink in your bed and stay there for a decade. This kind of energies is happening in the collective right now. Therefore, if it is happening with you, it's normal. You are not broken or something isn't wrong with you. There could be a lot of ups and downs, and go with the flow. Try to take care of your needs and put efforts on your goals as and when you can. When you're feeling low in energy, take care of your needs. When you feel high in energy, go after your goals. It's not that difficult. It's not that complicated. Keep it simple. Keep flowing. Keep shifting. Thank you. I'm so glad that it resonated with you, and that's why I do these readings every morning, and you are welcome to join anytime you like. But if you want a more intimate personal connection, a personal reading specific to what you are going through right now, we want us to go deeper into that, to channel some messages, reach out to me to book a reading. I have multiple options available to suit your needs. So thank you again, and I'll see you again. Bye. Thank you for being here.